Bum, bum, bum. Well, hello, everybody. Are we having a great day or what? OMG. Yes, we are having the most amazing day. I don't know about you, but I would have to say that this day has absolutely been one of the most amazing days that I've ever had in my entire existence. I wanted to welcome you all. It is day 3. Hello. It is day 3 of our manifestation, our 5-day of vibrational positioning. It's day 3 of being focused and paying attention to our desires. It's day 3 of aligning ourselves with the things that we want. It's day 3 of manifestation. Listen, when I tell you the day has just been one of the best days, it's just incredible. It is just incredible. I want to hear from you guys. How has the days been for you? When I tell you that the opportunities that we have just coming to us as we become more focused and we become more aligned with our desires. I hope that you listened. If you weren't watching with us live, that you had an opportunity to look at day 2. And the oath of manifestation just was so incredible. It was such a great energy. I'm hoping that and I'm praying that you are doing your oath of manifestation both day and night. You're really starting to get focused. And now you're starting to think about your desires every single day because they're coming. If you're giving it the proper attention, they are coming. They are on the way. And guess what happens when you decide you want to focus on a certain thing? The world around you will seem to just start to shake, rattle, and roll. So today, being day 3 is usually when the universe around you, the way the status quo of things starts to kind of be like, what is she doing? What is he doing? What are they doing? They're trying to do something different. Oh, let me remind them that, boom, this goes wrong, and boom, that happens, and this person gets upset, and that person begins to argue. And you're like, what are you talking about? Oh my God, I'm just trying to do better in my life, but everything is falling apart. When I tell you that this is the moment that we begin to start to notice the little things in life, because those are the things that have to be shaken in order for your manifestation to be created. So don't panic. Don't worry. Put a smile on your face. Use your positive energy. You get aligned with your positive vibrations. And what we talked about yesterday, remember what we talked about yesterday? And that's one of the things that I want to do right now because it's day 3. I want to do a small recap because today we're talking about raising your vibrations through words and affirmations. So it's all about the words that we speak. Yesterday was all about the thoughts, the words that we have, the thoughts, and understanding how we are in vibrational vortex, and everything that's in that vibrational vortex, the law of attraction is paying attention to. What are you giving energy to? That is the question, right? Whenever you hear something, you are interpreting that vibration. So what have you been hearing over the last 24 hours? What has been going on in the last 24 hours? Have you gotten an opportunity to sit back and take an inventory of some of the things that you actually get a chance to see yourself saying? Have you limited what you allow yourself to be a part of, i.e. the news? Have you turned the news off? Have you turned your television off? Have you given your desires your full attention? If you have, congratulations. You are starting to see things that no one else has seen before. You're going to start experiencing true desires just really coming through, people calling out of the blue, money coming out of the blue. It's happening if you're giving it the attention. If you're still on the fence, you're going to get on the fence results. This is why I told you last night, you've got to be sold out for your desires. You're not sold out for your company's bottom line. You're sold out for your bottom line. You're sold out for your dreams to come true, not your boss's dreams to come true. This is all about you. This is about you and doing the things that you need to do, not just for you, but for your family, and being the first person of generational wealth, being the next person who does $1 million dreams and $1 million bank accounts. This is your time to bring everything home for your family. So as you begin to vibrate these more positive vibrations, because we now have a good understanding of what vibrational harmony is and how we are aligning with what we give off. And if we get the perception of negativity, how we can shift that negativity and into a positive aspect. And then finally, yesterday, we talked about including your new desires in your vibrational vortex by simply giving it attention. Yes? Yes. I'm so excited, guys. We are on day 3. We are raising our vibrations through words and affirmations. If you are not excited about what's going on, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, and hopefully I've shared with you, if you haven't downloaded it already, day 3 manifestation PDF is there to download. You should have gotten your full ebook already. So you already have that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about being the attractor of your very own experiences. Like, you are the key. I want to employ that to you right now to let you know that you are the key to what you're desiring and to what you're looking for. It rests in you and your ability to understand your own power, your own personal power. And today, it just seems like so apropos that I was able to have this moment where, if you follow me on social media, I posted it on my IGTV page, but it talked about being able to, trust yourself. Being able to trust yourself, knowing that you have the ultimate power to bring this thing into your life, and to not be afraid of that. Don't be afraid to be great. You don't have to get permission from anyone to be amazing. Don't be afraid to be amazing. Just be amazing. You are the only one in this world who can do what you do, how you do it, touch who you need to touch who only needs to hear you. Like, you are the only one who can do that. No one else. And there are people in this world that need you for who you are and your talents. Don't be afraid to walk in that greatness. You are amazing. And if you don't think that you're amazing, no one else in this world is going to think you're amazing. That's where your vibrational vortex comes in. You've got to have your own level of amazing vibrating yourself. Because when we're going to ask ourselves, how are we doing today? I'm doing fine. I'm doing just okay. No, we talked about it yesterday. How are we doing? I'm fantastically delicious, walking in my purpose, living my best life. What is the story that you're telling the world about yourself? Remember that from yesterday? What's the story that you told people about yourself today? What's the story that you told people about your business today? Did you say, oh, we're doing fine, I haven't gotten any clients yet today, or I didn't get any? No. Did you say, I'm working on clients? I get clients every single day. I get new clients. I talk to people all day about their sexuality, or I talk to people all day about love, and I talk to all people all day about real estate. I talk to everybody about being a medical professional. Like, whatever it is that you are going through, I want you to be able to see that and understand that you are great, right? You are the attractor of your experiences. And as the attractor of your experiences, you've got one job and one job only, and that is to raise your vibration. And by raising your vibration, you're going to fuel your own desires. You're going to give it the nitrous oxide that it needs in order to propel into rocket space. You are the one who's going to feed it and give it all the energy that it needs in order for it to manifest within your life, because you've got it, right? You got it. You're not running on E, you're running on full, right? A lot of times, and just to come down just a little bit, a lot of times we give from an empty cup. We give, and then we are voided. And then we have our breakdown. We have our moments. I'm exhausted. I can't do anymore. I can't give anymore. And you're like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? What I'm teaching you this week is to not give from an empty cup, because you're going to fill yourself first. Fill your vibrational vortex with all of the positive energies that you can muster about who you are and what you want and what your desire is. And then you give that to the world. You give the world the overflow of abundance and joy and happiness and peace that you have been conjuring. You give them that. You don't give them the true essence of who you are, because that's the stuff that you need to fuel yourself. And you give everybody the overflow. So as they take, they're taking abundance and joy and happiness and peace and harmony. They're taking the good stuff, but just because you've got so much good stuff to give, you're giving all the good stuff away, because there's so much good stuff that is just brewing inside of you, because it comes from an unlimited source. And now that you've tapped into this unlimited source of positive vibrations and how you can constantly get them, there's no limit to what you can give. And when you give, we do what? We receive. The more good you give, the more good you get back. The more evil, bad, and doom that you give, the more evil, bad, and doom you get back. You see how that works? Yes. So right now we're talking about raising our vibration. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing something called the desire declaration. We're going to write out a whole paragraph of what it is that we desire. And it's going to be fantastic. But tonight we're going to talk more about the words that we use. We're going to start to change our vocabularies. We've started to change our minds, our thoughts. Now we're going to start to change our words a little bit. Now, affirmations. If you're anybody who's ever done any self-development, self-improvement, you've done an affirmation. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm successful in business. I am so happy and grateful that the world loves me. Whatever that affirmation is, I am losing weight today, or I have a really great head of hair today. Whatever that affirmation is, even to the point where you want to talk about your body and you say things like, I have a really slender body. And you look at yourself and you be honest, like, I'm a millionaire. When you say things like, I'm a millionaire, and you're like, but I'm not. Because I looked at my wallet and I look at my bank account, and that puppy's on zero. It's actually negative. It's like if my debit card was to be used, my debit card would look at me and say, girl, you know you shouldn't. Girl, you know better. Well, you know, you need to go ahead and put that debit card back in your wallet because you ain't got no money. So when we say affirmations, what ends up happening is that instead of it giving off a positive vibration, it actually gives off a negative vibration because they're not true. Your brain is like, you're not thin, you're a fatty. You just had 2 donuts from Krispy Kreme and a big venti chocolate mocha cappuccino from Starbucks. And then you're going to eat lunch, and then you're going to eat a snack. Then you're going to go home and eat dinner. Then you're going to have another piece of cake and a glass of wine and this, that, and the third. Girl, you fat. Boy, you a big boy. That's why they call you big boy. So when you say things like, I have a slim body, you're like, that's not true. Or you say things like, I'm a millionaire, and it's like your bank account is at zero. So your brain automatically denies it and it becomes false. So by it being false, it's a lie, it's negative, and it gives off the negative vibration. So instead of saying I'm a millionaire and getting the negative connotation, what we're going to do is we're going to work on something that's going to be a little bit different. And I want you to look at, if you're following along in our worksheet, it talks about the vibrations of the affirmations that we say. And these are some of the things that we say to each other. And I said a few of these already, but it says, all my family relationships are harmonious. Yes. No, I hate my family. Because that's not true, right? So it's negative. It says, I love my body. But in truth, you don't like your body. You don't like your ears. You don't like your nose looks. You don't like your lips, whatever. You don't like your booty or your tummy, right? It says, I'm a millionaire. This is the one I talked about earlier. When truth is like, no, you're not quite a millionaire. You're really broke. You know what I mean? My business is booming, right? We love to say that when my business is booming. We're really, you haven't had a client in 6 weeks, or you haven't had a client in 6 months, right? Your business is not booming. So it's a lie. It gives off that negative energy. I'm the ideal weight. I have a perfect life mate. Not really, because the last man you were with really did you dirty. So there's this sense of like, nah, it's not really working. So what I want to talk to you about is how do we change the pattern? How do we change that? This is what I just talked about. How do we change that? I want you to learn how to reword your thought process. Make sure I'm on the right page. Reword your thought process. We're talking about I'm in the process of. I'm in the process of. Now, by saying I'm in the process of, you take which was once a lie, I'm a millionaire, and you turn it into the truth. I'm in the process of becoming a millionaire. Because every time you give energy, you write it down, you get clear, you put thought into it, you put focus behind it. That is true. You are in the process. You're starting the process. This class, taking this initiative, making this investment, you are in the process of changing your business. You're in the process of changing your relationship. You're in the process of upgrading your mindset. You're in the process. You're moving forward. You're doing what's called for. You're in the process. So what I want us to do is go back and think about the examples that I just gave you. Instead of saying I'm a millionaire or I love my family, you now replace that with I'm in the process. And I want you to kind of try this right now. If you think about the story that you've been telling people about yourself, right? I'm a business owner, or I'm in a new relationship, or I'm starting a new job. I'm in the process of beginning my career. I'm in the process of financial independence. I'm in the process of building a multi-million-dollar empire. Because why? I mean, I am in the process. I'm making investments into my personal development, right? I'm taking action and steps in order to build my customer base. I'm taking steps into X, Y, and Z. Right? I'm in the process. I'm in the process of creating an ideal family relationship. Even though my family, we are not getting along, but I'm in the process of having an ideal family relationship. I'm in the process of enjoying my body more and more. I'm in the process of becoming more abundant. I'm in the process of growing my business. Do you see how it feels different? And that's what we are trying to achieve. The positive feeling that go along with changing our words. Changing our words. Because remember yesterday we talked about our words equal our thoughts equal our feelings. So if the word is I'm a millionaire, which is a lie, and then our thought is it's a lie, and then our thought is it's not true, then you have the negative feeling. But if you say I'm in the process of becoming a millionaire, which is true, I am in the process of becoming a millionaire, which makes me feel good because I know that that's a true statement. So now I'll get more and more of that positive feeling of becoming a millionaire, in the process of being a millionaire. So I'm going to start to do more things, and more things will come into my vortex, because that's what the law of attraction is going to now attract more of the same. The thing that's in your vortex, the thing that you're giving your desires and energy to, right? Okay. Now think about it. All right. So now I want you to use another tool that I have is, once you said I'm in the process of, I want you to now think of I've decided, right? That's the next step. First tool was I'm in the process of, right? The next tool is using the words I've decided, right? I want you to if you ever thought about when you are actually fed up with something. I've decided that no one's never going to hurt me again, right? I've decided I'm not going to be broke no more. I've decided I'm never going to ask that person to borrow money again. There becomes a hard turn of life. Like you make that hard decision that this is what you decided to do. And in that decision comes the results. You never ask that person for money again, right? You never allow yourself to be hurt in a relationship that way. Doesn't mean you'll never get hurt in a relationship again, but you'll never let somebody hurt you in that way that that person has did it, because you decided to never let that happen again, right? So it's in the process of deciding is that when you decide I'm going to have more money in my life. I've decided I'm going to go work 3 days a week. I've decided I'm going to be happy and healthy relationship. I've decided I'm going to attract my ideal job. I've decided, and when you notice that when people experience that they've had enough, deciding to do it changes the way things feel for you. And again, it's all about how does it make you feel? Is it giving you a positive or negative emotion? I want you to try it. I want you to try it. Remember the goals that I asked you to write down in the beginning, right? So instead of, I want you to use both processes. I've decided and I'm in the process of, whatever your goal was, I'm in the process of building my business and brand. I'm in the process of finding my ideal mate. And then take the hard challenge. I've decided to build my business and brand, to build my multi-million-dollar company. I've decided to find my ideal love mate. I've decided. And you see how positive that is? You see how much power that gives you? You see how you feel like you can stand on a couch like Tom Cruise and say, I'm in love, right? Because now you're in love with your desires. You have decided that this is what you're going to do. You're in the process of getting things done. It's no longer an if, there's no longer a doubt. And that's where the negativity sets in, is when we have doubts and fears and insecurities, and we don't know how it's going to figure out. We don't know how it's going to work. But when I am in the process, there's no doubt. I am in the process. When I've decided, there is no fear. I've decided this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to dedicate my life to. This is what I'm going to give my energy and focus to. This is what I will do. This is what I can do. This is what I will do. I will succeed. I will be the best. I will overcome. I will meet the challenge. I will do this. I will do this until it's done. I've decided to do this until I see a change within my life. I've decided to keep talking to people until I see the change. I've decided to go and to 700 different stores and market my business and brand. I've decided, and you keep doing it until you get the results. And that's when the results come, when you make that intentional focus. Yes, 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 yes. And I wanted to make sure that we hit that home tonight. I want you to go back over your goals and give it the reword treatment. Reword all of your goals. So rewrite them. I've decided to do this. And that another section that says, what is there that can prevent you from having this goal come true, right? Think about it. I'm going to tell you what the answer is. I want you to get it yourself, but I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Because once you say, I'm in the process of getting this goal, and I've decided to have this goal, there is nothing that can stop you from getting the goal. Nothing that can stop you from getting the goal. There is nothing that can stop you from having what you desire. There is not, say it with me. There is nothing that can stop me from having what I desire. There is nothing that can stop me from having what I desire. There is nothing that can stop me from having what I desire. There is nothing that can stop me from having what I desire. There is nothing that can stop me from having what I desire, because I am in the process of, I have decided to, and there is nothing that can stop me. Woo! Tomorrow, when we talk about our declaration, Our desire declarations, I'm telling you, you are going to be on fire. You're going to start, and you could do this tonight. I want you to use those passages. I'm in the process of, and I have decided. And when you put those in front of your goals, your wishes, and your desires, I'm telling you, there's nothing that can stop you from getting what you desire. It's going to come. It is guaranteed. If you don't believe me, don't believe me, but try it, and I bet you it'll happen. Just try it for me, and I bet you'll get it. I will bet you'll have it. Yes? Yes. All right. So now I want to talk to you about what is the story that you're not telling, right? So I took you all through that. I took you through that message, and you're going to go out here tonight pumped up and excited. And I want to tell you something about the story that you're not telling, because we talked about yesterday the story that you tell yourself, the story that you tell the world about yourself. Well, what is the story that you're not telling? Effective way to begin to tell a new story is to listen to the things that you are not saying throughout the day. And when you catch yourself in the middle of a statement that is contrary to what you want, stop and say, well, I clearly know what it is that I don't want, what it is that I do want, what is it that I do want, and deliberately and emphatically make the statement of desire. I want you to make sure that from now on, when you are talking with people, because we understand that what we see and what we say, what we hear, we have the power to control those things. What are you hearing about? What do you hear you say about yourself? What do you say about yourself? What do you see? And then contrary to what you see, what then do you declare? Because all of those things match up to your vibrational output. When you begin to manage your vortex and you begin to understand what it is that you are putting out there, and the more a positive energy you put out there in attraction and focus to your desires, the more it comes back to you. And it says here, I hate this ugly old unreliable car. I want a pretty new reliable car. That's what I want. So because your car broke down, I hate this car, it's a stupid car. Oh, right? I love that this car gives me an opportunity to take a break. I understand that having a beautiful car, having a reliable car, I have a reliable car. I love this reliable car. It's reliable because what? I'm in the process of getting a more reliable car. This is what I have now, but I am in the process of. I've decided to get a more reliable car. So we're not taking the negative energy from what's going on here. We're making more of a positive statement. I want you to always think about when you find yourself in contrast, when you find yourself experiencing something that you don't want, immediately ask yourself, well, what is it that I do want, right? I'm fat. Well, I want to be slender. That is true. Many people would protest claiming that a simple reword of a sentence would make a shiny new car appear, because it's not, or it would change you to be slender, but it's not. But what they would, when you deliberately focus upon your desires, you often proclaim it to be as you want it to be. And that's what I want you to start to get into the habit of, is starting to proclaim things the way that you want them to be, and not as they appear. As you begin to notice things as they were or as they are, they will always be that way. But when you begin to proclaim things as how you would want them to be, how you foresee them, then that has no other way but to be the thing in which you're asking it to be. That is the law of attraction in a nutshell. It's going to, whatever you focus on, whatever you give attention to, the law of attraction will bring to you. Remember that. Complaining about something is going to bring more of the same. Doubting something, denying something, saying no, do not know. We already talked about that yesterday. The more you give those things attention, the more those things will show up in your life. So we are done with day 3. Woo! Yes. All right. So just to wrap up, You are the attractor of your own experiences, which means that you are the core reason and the core power behind everything that you bring into your life. You have the power to change. You have the power to be great. Allow your greatness to shine through. You must raise your vibration in order to fuel your desires. It's okay to be loud. It's okay to be awesome. It's okay to walk in your strength. You got to be the one that got to fuel all of the internal stuff so you can give more of the good stuff to the world so that the world can give more good stuff back to you. The affirmation statements, I want you to make sure that you're using the I'm in the process of, and I've decided, in everything that you do. And then also finally, in the moments that you feel discord and discomfort and contrast, I want you to always ask, so what is it that I do? When you recognize the things that you don't want, immediately turn to the things that you do want. All right? It's been an amazing night. And we cannot stop until we get our final thing in. We get our final thing in, and that is our oath of manifestation. Let me go ahead and share that with you. Our oath of manifestation. If you don't already have it, you should already have it. Share it. All right, are we ready? We're going to say it together. All right. Oh, next thing, deep breath in. Today was good. Everybody give ourselves a round of applause. We did fantastic today. Yes. You ready? I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principles that abundance and prosperity are already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness and receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I've ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have and grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in higher consciousness no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is, and I let the good times roll. And so it is. And so it is, guys. And so it is. Have a great night. See you tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. This is the Love Evangelist, Nikema Lee, and let the love of light live in the light of love, ladies and gentlemen. Live in the light of love.